Many professionals believe that if people like them, they will become leaders. But leadership and likability are not the same thing. Welcome to the Higher Arabia podcast. Today we're talking about one of the biggest traps in leadership, the likability trap. Let's take a closer look. Let me start with a question. Would you rather be liked or respected? Most people immediately answer both. And of course, in an ideal world, that's the perfect combination. But leadership often forces difficult choices, because the reality is this: the decisions that make you a strong leader are not always the decisions that make you popular. And that is where the likability trap begins. Many professionals spend years building their careers by being helpful, being cooperative, being supportive, being agreeable, and those qualities are valuable. They help build relationships, they create trust, they make teams function more effectively. But at some point, leadership requires something else. Leadership requires decisions. And decisions create winners and losers. They create agreement, but they also create disagreement. And the moment you step into true leadership, you discover something uncomfortable. Not everyone will like your decisions. In fact, if everyone likes your decisions, you may not be making enough decisions. Now let's clarify something important. This is not an argument for becoming arrogant. It is not an argument for becoming cold. And it is certainly not an argument for treating people poorly. The best leaders are often highly respected because they genuinely care about people. But caring about people and needing their approval are two very different things. And many professionals confuse the two. Let's talk about why. Human beings naturally seek acceptance. We want to be liked. We want to belong. We want positive feedback. And throughout most of our lives, those instincts help us. But leadership changes the game. Because leadership requires the ability to make decisions that may disappoint people. A promotion decision, a restructuring decision, a performance discussion, a budget cut, a strategic shift. These are not popularity contests. They are leadership responsibilities. And the more responsibility you carry, the more likely it becomes that somebody will disagree with you. Now let's look at a common example. Imagine a manager who wants everyone on the team to like them. They avoid difficult conversations, they delay feedback. They tolerate poor performance, they avoid confrontation. At first, people often appreciate this. The environment feels comfortable. There is less tension, less conflict, less discomfort, but over time, something begins to happen. Standards decline. High performers become frustrated, accountability weakens, and respect slowly disappears because leadership is not measured by comfort. It is measured by clarity. Now let's discuss another uncomfortable truth. Many people mistake likability for influence. They assume, if people like me, they'll follow me. But leadership influence works differently. People may like you and still not trust your decisions. People may enjoy working with you and still not see you as a leader. Because leadership credibility is built on more than relationships. It is built on consistency, competence, courage, and decision-making. And courage is often the missing piece, because courage requires risk. The courage to say no, the courage to challenge, the courage to hold standards, the courage to disappoint people temporarily for a better long-term outcome. Now let's bring this into a career context. Many professionals unknowingly limit their own advancement because they optimize for likability. They avoid conflict. They avoid visibility. They avoid difficult conversations. They avoid taking strong positions because they fear being misunderstood or disliked. And while that may protect relationships in the short term, it often limits growth in the long term because leadership opportunities are rarely given to the safest person. They are often given to the person perceived as capable of making difficult decisions. Now let's talk about executive leadership. The higher you go inside an organization, the more this dynamic becomes visible. Executives face decisions that affect employees, budgets, departments, customers, and shareholders. There is no way to make everyone happy, and the strongest leaders understand this. They do not seek unnecessary conflict, but they also do not seek universal approval. Because they understand a fundamental leadership principle. You can lead for approval, or you can lead for outcomes. But trying to maximize both simultaneously often creates paralysis. Now, does this mean leaders should ignore relationships? Absolutely not. Strong leadership requires emotional intelligence. Empathy matters, communication matters, trust matters. But trust is not built by telling people what they want to hear. Trust is built when people know you will tell them the truth, even when it is uncomfortable. And that is where real leadership begins. Not when people always agree with you, but when they trust your intentions, respect your judgment, and believe you will act consistently. Now let's talk about the deeper lesson. Being liked feels good. Being respected creates impact. And many professionals spend years chasing the wrong metric. Because popularity is visible, leadership credibility is not. But over time, credibility compounds, respect compounds, trust compounds. And those are the foundations of sustainable leadership. So if you find yourself constantly seeking approval, ask yourself, am I optimizing for being liked, or am I optimizing for leading effectively? Because leadership often requires a willingness to be temporarily unpopular in order to achieve the right long-term outcome. And that distinction changes careers. Stay strategic. If you're building your leadership career, make sure to subscribe for more insights on leadership, careers, and organizational dynamics. And let me know in the comments, would you rather be liked or respected as a leader?